Hello and welcome everybody. This is Bo Craig, your real estate investor, mentor, coach. It is such a pleasure to be live with you and to share with you this. So I love and I'm so excited because what I'm about to share with you today, right? The 5 disciplines of that you cannot do without in real estate investing. These these are disciplines that I've not just learned, but that I've actually, through pain, have had to develop and I've had to test out and actually know that indeed, if one lived their real estate investing journey like this, they would actually find great value in it. What are we talking about? So most of you would know that 2014 was a very difficult year for me. When we had the properties that we bought at the Sharif auction be hijacked, one had to sit down and really say or reevaluate to say, where is it that I'm really going with this? Here I am, a 20 something year old guy at the time. I think what I was 29 turning 30, 29 years old turning 30, and this is befalling me. But of course, at 29, life is not ended. So basically, it gives me another leash on life, and I needed to do something a little bit different, right? So sitting down and analyzing my lifestyle, I decided, you know what? They say habits create success. Yes, your habits create success. So if habits create success, then it is, of course, the discipline of getting those habits into motion that eventually make the success, right? Yes. So therefore, that process of actually putting your habit or putting those little things that you're doing into motion requires discipline. Yes? Yes. So if the answer is that you need good discipline to be able to form good habits, to be able to create success, then it means that one actually needs to go back and look at the disciplines of life that one wants to live upon. So today in this video, you're going to learn the five key disciplines that I, Ebo Craig, believe that if you are going to succeed in real estate investing, you need to ensure are part of your life. Okay, so what are we talking about? First and foremost, I can't explain how many times people inbox me, write to me, and say things like, "Hi, I'm XYZ. I want to be a real estate investor. I wanna do well in real estate." And you ask them the question, why? And I read the book by Simon Sinek, Start with the Why. And I ask people all the time, why? Why do you wanna create wealth through real estate? And oftentimes people go blank. People tell you, no, I just want to make money. If your answer is to make money, you might as well go work for a printing shop because that's where money is made. You print out money. Your purpose needs to be way beyond that. So this leads us to our first discipline. The first discipline in real estate investing. And when I say real estate investing, I mean successfully investing in real estate. If you are going to succeed in investing in real estate, number one, you want to be able to master the art of goal setting. You need to set goals. You need to set clear goals. Why is it that you want to basically become a successful real estate investor? What would that success look like for you? Right? So you need to be able to say, on this day, at this time, I may have A, B, C, D. And I would have acquired A, B, C, D by doing X, Y, Z in CBD fashion, right? It needs to be so clear like that. Some people use terms like SMART goals, so it must be specific, measurable, and all of that. Yeah, it's great terms. Here's reality, practical. I've realized that it's very, very easy when you set in any goal to just basically be able to see the end and then reverse engineer it. So say, assuming today was the end of your real estate investing journey, how did it look like? Picture it, anchor it in your mind, write it down. Now that you've got that goal or that vision of what you want to do, bring it back and say, what is it that you would give up for it to be able to get that? Now that would show you things like you need to give up give up time, unnecessary time chatting with friends, but rather going through videos like this and watching and learning new ways of becoming a successful real estate investor, stuff like that. You need to give up something to be able to create something, right? So that's the point. One, you need to really, really master the art of goal setting, which of course then leads us to the second discipline, which is very, very key, right? And that is basically planning and organizing. So you've got this goal that you want to achieve, but if you are going to end up achieving it, you need to be able to plan the journey. So for example, what I do on a daily basis is when I wake up, I basically set goals for the day. So like today, what is it that I want to achieve, right? What is the goal that I want to achieve, which is in line with my bigger plan of where I'm going? But now you need to plan it out. So you don't just get up today and live today. The tomorrow that you want to live is already crafted by the actions that you take today. So if you want tomorrow to be a great day, you need to go and on paper plan it out. I've got 86,400 seconds, is it? Yeah, 86,400 seconds in a day, right? If you've got 86,400 seconds in the day, how would you spend all of it? Plan it out. Say, so for example, on a Wednesday, on a Tuesday like this, I would be online and I would do a video to you because I would want to do my life's purpose of actually sharing content and helping improve your life. And of course, hopefully reach millions and millions of households, because by doing that, we know that our life's purpose on this earth is being lived, which is basically to change people's perception of life and to basically help people aspire to create more. You need to plan. If you're not planning as a real estate investor, you are still in a way planning, because I suppose it's like that saying, if you don't plan for success, you're planning to fail. But in this case, you really, really want to plan. You want to plan out what it is going to take, what it is that you're going to do to be able to achieve that goals that you set. Now, what's the third point then? So now you've set great goals, you've planned out and organized it, but here's the point, right? Here's the thing. In life, there's so many things that you want to do, but if you don't prioritize them, right? So now that's point number 3. You need to be able to set priorities, because if you don't prioritize certain things and do those things that are of higher value first, you will end up constantly spinning your wheel. So in real estate, this could be something like this. Let's take a real life example. Real life example, your goal is to be able to buy 4 properties in the year 2019, because by buying 4 properties in the year 2019, you would have been able to achieve a 25% return on each one of them, for example, and you would have been able to then create X amount of passive income, which would, of course, buy out your total living expenses and push you towards financial freedom. Maybe that's the goal. If that's the goal, your plan then will entail things like, okay, wait, first and foremost, how do I achieve 25% yield? What is yield? I don't know what these things are. I need to be able to book a session with Ebo Quagrade and go and learn, right, how to get 25% return deals on properties, for example. Now, you may have other goals, like maybe read a book on real estate, maybe scout the street for real estate deals, maybe call a friend and ask them, about what they've done in real estate or not done, and other plans as well as you live your life. But now you need to prioritize them. So on a scale of 1 to 10, for example, you find that knowledge will trump it all. So you having that one-on-one sit down with Ebo Craiggreen will actually leverage your time the best, because then you go to the core of what your goal of what the goal is, because you will then achieve real value that would allow you to go and actually do that which it is that you want to do, which then leads us to point number 4. So you've set goals. You need to set goals. So a discipline is goal setting. You need to master it. 2, you need to be able to actually plan and organize well. Once you've done this, you want to be able to prioritize those plans. Point number 4 is so important. I cannot stress it, and that is focus. Focus. I learned earlier on in life that why horses, for example, at the race course have blinkers on. So that was a lesson that someone taught me. He asked me, why do you think horses at the race course wear blinkers? And for the longest of time, I couldn't give him an answer. And he said, because they need no distractions. They need to focus. And by focusing on that race or the journey of which they are on, they're able to actually get their maximum results. It's the same thing in real estate. You need to be able to define so clearly what your strategy is. And when you have in my coaching sessions, when you have a coaching session with me, that's the one part that I find is like, before you even get out of the blocks, if you get right, if I had someone teach me this from day one of when I got into real estate, I promise you I probably would have eclipsed most of my greatest achievements, and I would have done so much more, right? And I probably wouldn't have made some of the bad mistakes that I made. But anyway, you don't have to go through the same thing. So really take this advice from me. You want to focus. Define your strategy and focus on it. If your strategy is, or your goal is to be out financially free within the next 5 years, and your financial freedom is going to come from you buying properties and holding them for rental, right? Focus on it. Don't dabble all over, because when you start dabbling, that's when you invite problems. So my strategy was that. It was financial freedom. It was financial freedom through property, right? And once we got to that level, we thought, man, we can do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. And when you break focus, you lose so much. So for example, at some point, we bought cars that we didn't even know. I didn't understand. To now, if you ask me the parts of a car, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. If something broke in my car, I probably have to sit and have somebody come and help me, right? Focus on that which you are on. Focus on your journey, and you know what? Don't be ashamed about it, that this is all that you do and all that you know. Because in that process of focusing on that one thing, you will learn the art of becoming great at it. It's like a muscle. So lately you've seen, and if you follow me on Instagram at Ebo Craiggreen, you realize that I'm bringing back the old me of basically exercising more and living much more fully now. And one thing that you pick up is that in life, when you use a certain muscle, with time, it becomes stronger. And for your focus is like that. You need to focus, because when you focus and do one thing, with time, you become greater and greater at it, right? Now, this leads me to my final discipline, which has helped me, Ebo Craiggreen, achieve some sort of level of success in real estate, to be able to stand here authoritatively and teach you, and also say to you that, honestly, if you took these words from me and you implemented them in your broader plan, I'm certain that you'd be able to achieve a higher level of success. What is this fifth and final point? The fifth and final point is to say, learn. Learn. Keep on learning. and keep on growing. Because if you don't learn, you won't grow. But learn from the best. Learn from people that are passionate about growing you. I'm Ebo Craig. It's been a great pleasure doing for you this 5 disciplines that you cannot do without when investing in real estate. Have a blast of a day. Make sure that you click the bell and subscribe to my channel. And please copy the link, share it with a friend, make sure, or tag a friend, make sure that which you learn, you share with your friends, because when they are improved, right, in their thinking, they are more susceptible to actually agree with you on a lot of things. So therefore, you create a greater bond among your friends. It's been a great day doing this video for you. I'll see you next week on Real Estate Unplugged, on Ebo Craig on YouTube, and we'll be able to discuss yet another very exciting and life-changing real estate investment tip. Have a blast of a day. Keep well. Bye-bye.